Alright guys, today we're going to be building a skateboard. Everything's brand new, so see how it goes. Start off, we got some Team Go Fast grip tape. Pretty sure it's by Mob, not 100% sure. We got a primitive 8-inch board, the Geisha collection. Thunder hollow lights. Try these out. Guess they're lighter than normal trucks. Who knows? And then some Ricta clouds with Red's bones pressed into them already. So we'll see. Alright, to start out, you get your deck, you get your grip tape, and you're going to want to peel it off and place it on flatly. This will be my first time applying grip, so let's see how it goes. This piece seemed to be a little small, so really got to make sure it fits good on the board. Well, I think that's down already, so. So this, the riding Team Go Fast was clear grip, so you get to see the top of your deck, I guess. It's pretty cool. So once you got that on there, it should look like this. Pretty straight, not crooked-ish. And you're going to take a screwdriver and just scrape the sides of your board. And the reason you do this is to crease it, and then when you take your razor and cut it, it makes it a lot easier. See, like right there, it broke the grip tape, so I guess that's a good part to start with the cuts. Take a razor. I wouldn't use this personally. Could slip and cut yourself, but whatever. And then when you cut your tape, hold it. I'm already doing this wrong, but hold it at an angle. Alright, see ya. So, I've never cut tape before, so I have a feeling this is going to happen a lot, but basically you want to get it as nice as possible. And just by doing this right now, I can already tell you want to you want to hold your razor tight against the board so that it doesn't like slide off and then screw up your cuts. Like that right there. Hold it against it and it'll get good cuts. The last home run, let's do this, get good cuts. Alright, pretty decent. Let me fix this right here. Alright. Should look like this. This, man, I've been cutting my hand. I'll tell you right now, this is not a good cut. I mean, like, right here is bad, all along this, not the best. Really, it's just not the best all the way around, but when you start out, you gotta begin somewhere, so, I mean, I plan on doing this for a long time, so I'll probably be cutting plenty of grip tape, get good at it, or I'll just have a shop do it, but that's kind of cheating, so. Alright, so once you got this done, you know, flip it over, you'll have 8 holes on the back for your trucks. Take your hardware, this is just Diamond Supply hardware. I think it's a P-Rod collection, I don't know. It's from an old board. I'm just going to hit it, poke it through, and then that pokes all the way through your grip tape for you. I'm just going to do that for all of them. Alright, and then once you do that, you have to push them all out, which kind of sucks, because they get stuck sometimes. And honestly, I think with this grip tape, probably should not have just smashed them through, because it looks like it kind of split it, but I can fix that pretty easily. So yeah, really you just want to clear out your holes from grip tape. Just cut it out. Yeah, that one messed up. Oh well. It's a learning process, right guys? Now, set your board aside, pick up your trucks, examine them, look at how beautiful they are, because they probably won't last like this forever. And then, flip your board up. Well, let me think. No, you don't want to flip your board over for this. Put your hardware in. Preferably two, only two. What the heck? There we go. Two at like a diagonal position, and you take your truck and match it on there and tighten it. These are not the nuts that came with these bolts, so I'll probably change them later because they're gold nuts, and I have them on my longboard. I think they look better. And you're going to do the same on the other side. And if you guys watch rail skateboarding, you're like, oh, this guy's only doing two like they do. No, I'm going to do all four. I just think when you start out with putting them on, it's easier to put two on and then kind of tighten them down, and then put the other two on and tighten them down, and then tighten it all the way down. Just think it's easier to do that because then you're not like, if you do one at a time, your trucks will like slide and everything, and it's just a pain. It's just easier to do this. And I don't have a skate tool, so I get to use the hardware wrench and hex. So how fun. Yippee-doo-dah. So yeah, I've heard things about these hollow lights that they're lighter, so they're easier to do tricks and stuff. They're better for a bigger board. I don't have like a big board. I mean, I guess it's big for some little kids. Might be big for them. But I think this is like pretty, oh, okay, pretty normal size board for most people. I don't know, really, I didn't look at sizes too much. I just saw this online. I was like, dang, I have to have this deck, so I got it. And I was like, not really planning on buying it. I was kind of thinking like, alright, if they have it, like, that's cool to know. I didn't think I would walk out of the store with it, but I did. So that's kind of cool. You get like one board that like you were looking at, really wanting, and then you got it. I don't know, that's kind of cool for some people. For me, it is. Alright. I do not think this is the right size hex nut or wrench, but it's gonna have to work. Alright, come back to that one. So yeah, if you like notice that I'm in a different room or just a completely different place than usual for skating, it's because I'm not in school anymore. I just got out for the summer. I'll go back to Wyoming pretty soon, probably. And tomorrow, tomorrow's Wednesday. We're gonna go down to LA, me and some buddies. We're gonna go pick up one of our other buddies he's flying in from good old Tejas. He's gonna hang out with us for a while. That'll be pretty cool. Possibly go snowboarding on Thursday. So, you know, late season snowboarding, I don't know. I never, this whole year was my completely first year snowboarding, so we'll see how that goes, but should be pretty cool. Dang, what the heck. You know what? I know what would be easier. Putting this on, so you hold it and you do it this way. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of that. Then you struggle taking this off. Honestly, if you're starting out skating and your parents are like, alright, what all do you need? And like they're buying you this stuff, have them buy you a skate tool. Have them buy you everything possible, you know? Like, use that to your advantage. I didn't get into this stuff till I'm in college, and now I'm stuck paying for all of it. Sucks. And then, depending on how this summer goes, I might be doing daily vlogs. And if they're not like daily vlogs, they'll be vlogs of like the fun things I do. Because where I live, there's not like a whole lot. Like, I'll be vlogging when I go to LA to pick up our friend, and I'll be vlogging like when we go snowboarding and everything. But like, I'm not gonna vlog like me working out at my house, because that's boring. No one wants to see the stuff I do, I think, unless you're like into watching me work all day long and sweat and complain. If you're into that, then I'll do it. But I'm not even into that. Alright, got that side pretty good. Let's do this side. Really, like, I think the hardest part of putting together a skateboard is I'd say the grip tape, or buying it. Buying it is the hardest part. Buying everything you need, because it costs money, and you have like millions of options. When my buddy first got me into I would say longboarding, because he taught me to ride a longboard. When he first got me into that, I was like, holy smokes, this is fun. I need to go get my own board so I don't keep borrowing his. And then we went to Zoomies, and like, the Zoomies we went to had like, it was so small. It was like, shoot, I don't even know. But like, the options were so limited, and like, I wanted to build my board. I didn't want to get a pre-built one. So like, I was like sitting there like wondering like, what do I want? Like, I really want to drop down, and like, I had like done research on like boards. Like, I always look at skateboards. Like, even before I was skating and everything, I'd always look at them and be like, man, I wanna do this. I wanna get into this. And then so like, I knew like I wanted to build something, and I knew what the baselines of what I wanted, and I thought that was like super cool. That like, I kind of knew. And so like, when we went, I was super disappointed because like, they didn't have any options. And my buddy, like, he started like digging through boards and everything, and he found one. He found the drop down. It was a Mercer. Well, it's what I've been writing for previous videos, and like, that board is awesome. And then, let's see, I would like, it was my baby basically, because it was my first board. And then, man, I'd say like 2-3 days after having it, our group that would go out and ride, we were riding, and one of the girls like fell forward and like shot her board back, and it hit the nose and like chipped like a big old chunk out of it. Oh, I was so sad and everything, but like, it wasn't, I mean, it's a piece of wood, it's gonna break. Like, you get it wet, it's gonna get soggy, it's gonna break. You leave it in the sun for too long, it's gonna dry out, it's gonna break. Like, wood is not a strong material, so I just kind of like accepted the fact that it was gonna break sooner or later, and like, pieces were not gonna last forever. And honestly, I should have thought about that when buying this board, because to me, like, when I went to buy this board, like, this is the only one they had, and like, they had already said, oh yeah, like, they sold out so fast, like, everyone wants these boards. And I'm like, damn, should I not skate this? But I don't really care, I'm gonna skate it. I'm not hard on boards. This will probably break from me learning tricks before it gets destroyed and like everything else. Like, that's just how I feel is gonna happen. So once you got your trucks on, tightened, probably gonna have to tighten these later. You're gonna take your wheels, and depending on if you do this yourself or not, you're gonna have another box of, or you're gonna have 2 more things to do. You're gonna have to take your wheels and your bearings, and you're gonna have to press your bearings in. Usually what you do is you'll here, I'll show you right here. You'll take a bearing, push it in, take your wheel, push it in as tight as you can, and you'll put your other bearing on, and then push it in as tight as you can, and then basically that will be pressed in for you. But when I went to my shop, they pressed them in for me. Like, most likely they will offer to do that wherever you go, and if you don't, they're jerks. No, I'm just kidding. Like, it just depends on like who's working that day, I think, honestly. Like, when I went in, like, the nice guys were there, so super happy about that. You can put your wheels on however you want. Like, you can have the white side out, you can have the design out. By spinning these, I can already tell that the print is messed up, so I'm gonna put the print inside, because I hate uneven things. It's not cool. So that's what I'm gonna do. Here, I guess I should show you guys this too. There's two little. My friend just texted me about tomorrow for leaving to the airport because it's really far. There's two little tiny ass washers. Alright. My longboard doesn't have these. I don't know if these are important. These are expensive trucks, so I'm gonna leave them on. The rule of thumb is, if it comes with something, leave them on, because it most likely serves a purpose. So, you're just gonna put these on. Of course, your truck nuts aren't gonna tighten down all the way. Crap. Along with all your nuts, they should not tighten down all the way, because if they do, you need to get new ones, because they're gonna back off. They're not gonna be the correct kind. Ooh, that's nasty. They're not gonna be the correct kind of nut, and they're not gonna lock like they should. My friends, man. First of all, my phone's broken, so like it constantly, like, I can't turn it off of vibrate. It's stuck on vibrate, so that sucks. I always leave my phone on silent just because if I'm not doing anything, I'm always on my phone, so it's not like I'll miss a call from someone or anything. But now I'll always know when someone texts me, and it'll always annoyingly vibrate. You know what? Yeah, I'll just do this. The reason I chose these Ricta clouds is because I like cruising my boards, and by all means, I want to learn tricks and everything, but I like cruising, so I like softer wheels. I freaking hate rocks. That's another reason I got softer wheels. So, yeah, I chose these clouds because first of all, they're 78 durometer, which I was kind of disappointed because it's lighter, or it's softer than my longboard wheels, and my longboard wheels are already soft as heck. So I was kind of disappointed about that, because this is going to be more for like street and like kind of going wherever possible. So like that I have to deal with, that they're softer and most likely going to flat spot a lot easier. But I also got like skateboard wheels, or like skate style wheels, because I have two friends that ride skateboards with longboard wheels on them, and it's the ugliest thing in the world. Everyone on campus does that. I'm like, don't do that. Like, just get a small cruiser board or something. Don't get a skateboard and put that on there. Like, there's reasons why they don't work and everything. Like, I don't know. If you want a skateboard with longboard wheels, the perfect board is a lanyard dinghy. Those things, they're decently sized. I think they're like an all around great board. Alright, you want to make sure you don't over tighten these. I don't know what will happen if you over tighten them. I'd imagine they wouldn't spin, but I feel like your wheels they're not gonna spin like they should when you first put your bearings on and everything, because you have to break in your bearings, but really make sure you don't over tighten them, because then it's just, you're going to be buying bearings really fast. But make sure you do tighten them so that they're not wobbling back and forth, because you're going to eat crap that way. Like, don't ride like this. Don't do that. And then yeah, you just want to constantly keep checking so that you don't die when skating. So I'm gonna finish tightening these up, and I'll just continue to talk while I do this. Seems like I can talk really well. But yeah, so like, let's see. Yeah, this year has been a great year for experiences. Like, yeah, that's pretty good. First year of college, and like, I got into skating, snowboarding. Since I'm back in Cali, I'm going to be surfing, or I'm going to try to surf a lot. I met a lot of people. I experienced being away from home for a long time, which was crazy. I mean, like, to me, being back home now, it's so weird that I have my parents here and, like, I have food and everything. Because, like, when you're living in the dorm, like, you have to shop for yourself and everything. Like, you have to get your own food. Like, you don't realize how easy you have it living with your parents until they're gone and you're on your own. And, like, holy smokes. Like, I did not like shopping for myself. I mean, like, it's nice because you can get whatever you want, like, any kind of foods. Like, you end up eating, like, a lot of, like, Oreos or whatever you like, candy. But you don't end up eating good real food. But, like, our dining center has good real food, but I mean, like, it's not good food. Like, it's not like what you would expect. It's almost like cafeteria food, which sucks. But yeah, so we had that. That wasn't too bad. I mean, like, we'd go and get, like, a hamburger. I think I ate, like, more hamburgers this year of college than I have in my entire life. Like, that's how many hamburgers I think I've eaten. My parents are disappointed that I lost so much weight. I think that's funny. I mean, it's not healthy that I lost a lot of weight, but I think it's pretty funny. You gotta be active. Like, I used to never be active until last summer. I went to the gym every single day, and then this year, or this past 2 semesters of college, like, skating and everything, and, like, just being, like, as active as I was, and, like, as active as I am now, I think is the reason I lost all that weight. It's like, I'm pretty proud that it wasn't like, oh, I lost this weight because I wasn't eating. It's like, oh, I lost this weight because I was being active like a person should be. That's one reason I love skating and everything, is because it keeps me active, and I sit at my desk playing video games way too much, so this is a good switch to my life, you know. And if you're thinking like, man, I need to be more active, find something you love that takes you outdoors. If you like hiking, or if you like the outdoors and the forests and everything, go hiking. No one really likes hiking, I don't know. I don't like hiking, it's not fun. But it's fun being outdoors and seeing everything. Yeah, like, you have to take a step somewhere to better your life, And that's what I'm doing. This is how I'm doing it, by skating. I like making these videos and being out with my friends. So, yep. That's all I gotta say. About that, at least. I got plenty of things to say. But what I have to say doesn't really matter. Alright. So, your board is now complete from top to bottom. If you have soft hands like me, your hands are gonna hurt like crazy. My hands are hurting so much right now. I tried to match my hardware and everything with the board. So I mean, like, the top is gold, and then the bottom kind of faded to blue, so it's like a blue to gold transition. So I got the black and gold trucks, and then the white and blue wheels. The blue on the wheels, I mean, doesn't really match anything except for maybe the dragon and the blue chrome, but the white, I guess, like the cherry blossoms. And then this is really, I really did not want this grip tape. I'll tell you that right now. Like, I hate designs on grip tape. To me, it's ugly. Like, if you're gonna take plain black grip tape and then paint something on it, like, that's gangster. That's awesome. I think that's really cool, because then you're showing your artistic side to things. But when you like get grip with designs on them, or like this Team Go Fast, I don't really like it because it's clear, and then there's like, so you can see the board design. I don't like that. I would have rather gotten like grizzly grip, solid black grizzly grip, and then like with the grizzly wording printed on it. That's kind of cool. I would get that. That's about as far as I would go with graphics on a grip tape. If anything, I'd just get like the grizzly cutout bear. That's better in my opinion, because then you just have a little blue bear or a red bear or orange bear or whatever color board you have. Like, it's simple, but yeah, like, I mean, it's cool. It's gonna get dirty really fast out here where I live, so that's just one thing. I should have gotten grip gum. I don't want to buy anything else with how expensive this was. That's the only reason. That's the same reason I didn't buy a tool. That's the same reason I didn't buy a lot of things, because that's life. But yeah, I'm really stoked about this board. Take this sticker off. This is not the only board I will be riding all summer. I have surfboards. Well, I don't have surfboards, but I will have access to surfboards. I will have access to wakeboards, snowboards, longboard, skateboard, any other kind of board. If there's a board that I can find, I will probably try and ride it, and you guys will see. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was fun. I have other videos. This is just a starter video. One of the starter videos of multiple. But yeah, tell me what you guys want in the comments. Thanks.